Hi, everybody. My name is Michael Heiman. Yes, I know. Thanks, Dad. I'm from Los Angeles. And because I'm from LA, I need to be specific. I'm from the Valley. And I love the Valley. Who's from the Valley? You guys know what I'm talking about. I would be perfectly content if I could never leave the Valley. Now, I see some of you. I see your puzzled faces. You look like I just said that I spend my free time drowning cats in their own urine. I'm going to let you in on a secret local knowledge. The Valley's the best place in LA. I could go on forever, but I don't need to. I can do it in one word. One word. Parking. I don't have to think twice when I go anywhere in the Valley, but as soon as I'm over the hill, it's a total crapshoot. I almost didn't come here tonight. West Hollywood is the worst, and I mean, tonight's like the unicorn of nights to go parking somewhere. And people complain about LA drivers. That really irks me because I think that those are the people that are really the bad drivers. You know, like, he who smelt it dealt it. Let me explain it. Again, I'm a native, and I'm an awesome driver. This city is full of transplants. People complain about LA drivers, but then they conveniently forget they don't know anyone from LA. So these people who, I guarantee, are from cities like Chicago, New York, DC, San Francisco even, which have amazing public transit systems, and you'd be fucking crazy to own a car in. They move here and they drive around like morons. They're oblivious and they're complaining about LA drivers, and then they realize that the people they're complaining about are themselves. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're from a city outside of Los Angeles. You now know who all the bad drivers are. I'm a huge nerd. I play Dungeons and Dragons. This is the nerdiest thing I do. What about Dungeon Masters at? I don't know these people. There's a stigma on people who play Dungeons and Dragons. Everyone used to think that the people who play D&D are antisocial mouth breathers with zero charisma who spend all their time in their parents' basement smelling of French fries and worshiping Satan. Nowadays, they still think that. But I guarantee you, my friends and I, we're fun, normal people. We're social, we're cool people. We just have a commitment to creative storytelling and we're passionate about it, and only sometimes smell like French fries. You get different kinds of people in a D&D party. You get like the lurker types who are just there because they have nothing else to do. They sort of mechanically roll the dice and they just wait for someone to talk to them before they do anything. The camp is surrounded by orcs. What do you do? What does everyone else do? Everyone else is dead. They were killed keeping watch. You're the only one left. Just you and your sword. And wait for help. And then help arrives. Everyone else is dead, but new characters show up with familiar voices because every player has the same 2 stock character voices. And then you swiftly dispatch the orcs, and now everyone's saved, and you have a brand new party. But then you've got these new people you don't know, and you trust them immediately. In real life, you wouldn't just trust some random person you know, like you don't know, who just walked up and killed someone for you. In D&D, you instantly trust this new person, this new character, because the story would not progress if you don't. You just think, oh, I trust him. I mean, he's got a penchant for violence and a giant sword, but he'd never hurt me. Life gets in the way of D&D sometimes. I've had to institute a strict no girlfriend policy with Dungeons and Dragons. I don't mean no one can have a girlfriend. You just can't bring her into game. We have had 3 campaigns end because my friend and his girlfriend broke up in the middle of the game. The first 2 times it was the same girl and they got back together, and then we all had to awkwardly act like the reason their characters weren't always at odds wasn't because their relationship was slowly zombie-like trudging its way to its inevitable implosion again and ruining the campaign we just started like the last one. The 3rd time just happened again. And we play really long campaigns. The campaign we just finished lasted for 3 years. We play weekly. Imagine something like that, something you invested so much time into, just end suddenly. You'd be devastated. What if Breaking Bad ended in the middle of the 4th season? What if George R. R. Martin died tomorrow? You would never have the chance for another one of your favorite characters to be killed. I'm in the middle of the first season. I hope nothing bad happens to the Starks. We have this guy who's seeing a new girl, and he says that she keeps telling him, "Oh, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons," all giddy and excited, like we're gonna invite her over and she's gonna roll up a character and be one of the gang. No! I'm not letting this happen again. We are down a party member, and we are gonna be completely overwhelmed the next time orcs surround our camp. Get your fucking shit together. That's all for me, thank you.